Hello everybody, welcome to episode 2 of the Digimon IC 10X series here. So we have our wonderful IC here, this is the 10X version, as we discussed in the last episode. Pretty much we have evolved already, so let's activate this guy real quickly. And we can look at Lalamon. Oh, come on, clear out the poop. And we got Lalamon now, because I decided this was the pathway I wanted to go through. I also just really like Lalamon, to be honest. I don't know. In general, I kind of like a lot of the Savers evolution, so I'm just like, for me, it was like, which one do I want to do? And I was like, let's do the one that I probably wouldn't think of immediately doing, so I was like, let's do this one. I also thought about this guy because of the whole, Pendulum 20th series, because this is the evolution line that we couldn't get a hold of because of the whole, not connecting a different device to the other device. So, we get to finally enjoy some Lalamon action, and then enjoy the evolutions that come around with it. So, I have already done a lot of the basic standards for this character, so I did sit around and grab some little DNA soul charges or whatever, and we will be evolving to Sunflowermon, which I'm super excited about. I just really love the whole getting that Digimon. It's like one of those ones where it's like, ah, for me. Overall, we were doing pretty decently. Our reliability is a bit low, which I was kind of shocked about. I don't know what I did to get that. I'm guessing I need to give it more soul charges or whatever, which kind of works weirdly in this device, because, the soul charges, it depends on, typing. So you can give, for Sunflowermon, or to get Sunflowermon, you can either give Machine, Insect, or Plant. I have not gotten a single Plant one yet. I've been just using Insect and, Insect in the other one, so I'm just like, whatever. It's kind of hard to tell with the soul charges as well. I know there's a little device out there that can, give you the little, tips or tricks about this. But it's just one of those things where it's like, I'm not going to pay for whatever device. I'm just going to keep slapping my finger down. And it works. I also got this weird cake thing. I don't know what the cake does. I have not learned what cake does yet, and I do not know fully. I know how to get cake, it's just the 3 bars, weirdly. But yeah, it's kind of a random little item there. So we got a few more soul charges. We'll give another one out to our wonderful Lalamon here. And just chill with it. I did not get to do too much with this character today. I was able to get too much money. I did learn about this game a little bit more, so the fun of this one is that it speeds up each round. So after the first round, the second round will get a slight speed increase, and then the third round gets a major speed increase. So it's kind of interesting in that sense. So there you go. So you get to watch the building sort of collapse down over time, which is kind of an interesting little thing to do, isn't it? It kind of reminds me of the trainings from the original devices, where you have to figure out how to do. Oh, did I do it too far? Yeah, I did. Dang. No. Oh, that's sad. Let's see if I can actually do it better this time. So it kind of reminds me of the trainings from the original devices, but with a lot more steps in the process. Oh, that was not good either. Man, I'm not doing great at this. Yeah, you can tell the whole getting DP from these mini games is a bit time-consuming. Though, to be honest, that just kind of reminds me of how the Tamagotchi connection is, because the Tamagotchi connection is very similar in that mannerism, where, DP is just a very big pain-in-the-butt thing to get a hold of. And hit our bud thing right there. And, of course, we do have the ghosting of the pixels, which is apparently very common for this device, which is kind of interesting in a sense. And I messed up again, dang. Okay, maybe I can't do this on camera. I would say do it through my view, but my view is not looking great compared to y'all's view, because if I tilt it upwards, y'all can't see what's going on. Oh, what's going on? What is going on? What? Does he need, food or something? Wow, what happened there? We just had food stats not that long ago. Okay, that's kind of interesting. So it doesn't do the whole, pendulum progress type thing, or pendulum progress to pendulum, burst or whatever, where you're allowed to give a certain amount of food out to the characters. So you can tell by how it does this is it shows 8 out of 8. You get only 4 hearts on the screen itself, but it does actually allow you to get past that in a sort of sense. I'm going to lower the contrast down a little bit, because maybe that will help me. Is that going to help? Okay, that might help me out a little bit. But, trying to think what I was trying to say. So, yeah, you can see how, let's see, we'll go back to the one screen here. There you go, it shows 8 out of 8. So, it does allow you to sort of just get full on to 8 of them. You can do 4, but you can actually give up to 8 foods, and it allows you to basically just have more and more, food stock for each of the evolutions, which is kind of interesting. I kind of wish that they'd return to that whole concept, which they sort of did with the DMX and Pen Z line, though we kind of went immediately backwards, because, you know, the colors just kind of weirdly threw every good concept out the window, weirdly. Don't know why they did that. It's kind of weird. I don't understand Bandai sometimes with their choices. But who cares? At this point, Bandai's a weird company, and we all know that at this point. Seriously, like, I don't think anyone would be shocked by Bandai doing whatever at this point. Okay, we've got another insect. That's good for me! So yeah, I've been just playing a little bit of mini games. Currently, we don't have too much money. I need to work a lot heavier on it so we can actually start buying items soon. Mainly because I want the whole like close-up button thing, and I have not done that fully properly just yet. So far, the mini game I usually like doing is this one, the Sukamon one. Just because it is a bit easier to just sit down and mess around with this one. Oh wow, the pattern actually changed. Ooh, how did I not notice that earlier? So I guess seeing the pattern changes by evolution, that's actually kind of interesting. I was not expecting that. You can tell I've not messed around too heavily today, or not noticed things, really. I did a lot more of the Chumon type thing earlier, where you just kind of sit around and chill with Chumon. Left-right style game. It's like what the older Tamagotchis had. Which is not my favorite style of game, but to be honest, when you're just trying to do something for like easiness or whatever, that's probably the best thing to do. And I always like when these devices have like multiple styles of minigame that you can like easily let you easily go through each one of them. I really like this poop minigame. I don't know. It reminds me of the one game on the Tamagotchi Connection where like you're just like trying to collect items or whatever and dodge other items. Kind of gives me that feeling. Though this one feels a lot more memory based. Wow, that's a lot of poop. Jeez. In the sea of poop, there is. And there we go. And of course, we get the maximum amount of points, which is 50, which is kind of cool. I don't know, these mini games kind of take a little bit for me to do a lot of the stuff, and so it's kind of a bit of a pain in a way. Though we are getting closer. Look at that. We're already at 195. We only need like 300 more points, and I'll be doing that with this device pretty soon because I'm off tomorrow, so I get to mess around with this device. I also get to mess around with it for like a majority of the night. And so far, I've been really enjoying this. I don't know. The whole mixture of like Tamagotchi Connection and like basic Digimon elements makes this device pop out really nicely, in a way. I haven't done any battles yet, which I don't know if that's a major thing or not in this device. I figured just to chill out with it and learn the mechanics. And it hasn't really required battles or anything like that yet, so I'm like, eh. Also, because in the next episode we can actually battle against a Digimon Mini. We'll be battling against the only one I have surviving, which is somehow still Garurumon. I don't know how the version 1 Mini just does not die. The version 2 Mini, like, died instantly. Like, it was weird. I don't know how that thing... Like, it just was like, okay, bye, and then peaced out. And I was like, what? Meanwhile, the version 1 Mini is like, I'm here forever. You ain't getting rid of me. And it's like, oh, I guess we are stuck with you. And overall, it's just been my joys with the other wonderful devices. Currently, I'm just messing around with Lalamon. That's the main one to mess around with. Just keep Garurumon sort of alive, so that in the next episode we can just kind of mess around with Garurumon. Well, if this Digimon's evolved by that point. I don't know, actually. What was it? From Baby 1 to Baby 2, it actually took a little bit of time, so I'm kind of shocked about the whole, like, evolution timing of it. Though I really like when devices have longer evolution times. Do not like when they're short. I really like this whole, like, spending time with this cool Digimon. Especially Lalamon, because, like, we barely ever see this Digimon, so it's like, woo! I'm really excited about that. Except for the one run where I get Galmon. That would be really awesome. But overall, we're just kind of chilling. I guess we could check out the shop and see what the other items are. Because, oh, here's the battle mode. So that's other ICE. I think that's Excel, and that one's the bottom one's Mini. See, is this the other one? Yeah, here's the shop menu. So we got a lot of our shop items. So yeah, we're allowed to buy whatever points for each one of these things. I know certain ones apparently have like evolution technical stuff to it. Overall, this item right here, this is just all for like battle stuff and evolution. The other one is basically your nonsense shop. So like you got a little wig here. You could easily give them like accessories. Kind of fun accessories to mess around with. Sadly, we don't have too much monies to mess around with any of it currently. So I need to currently gain a bit more of those. Everyone tells me to get the push button one, or at least the other people that have ran the IC before. So they're like, go get that push item one, which basically will do like the whole close-up animations that Tamagotchi Connections have. Except we get to have it in the wonderful world of Digimon, which is amazing. I'm excited for that. So I'm going to enjoy them close-up animations. But for right now, I'm going to pretty much spam those mini-games and just enjoy more of this wonderful IC. This has been like one of the really cool devices. Like, it's been kind of a shocking thing to me. But that's pretty much it for right now. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye.